Cannon Hotel back at it again with another one. Happy Friday, folks. Happy Friday. Thanks. Pull over real quick. I don't know how I forgot that shit. Hold on. We getting old out this bitch. Woo. It's chilly out that motherfucker. Alright. There we go. Get up to speed real quick. Anyway, happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday. I hope you guys having a wonderful day so far. They're probably eating lunch and shit. I'm trying to figure out what I want for lunch out this bitch. Trying to figure out what I want for the lunch out this bitch. Anyway. With all this chaos happening out here in the world. Oh, hold on, what am I doing? I forgot this shit too. Getting old, y'all. Getting old. There we go. Nigga getting old. Got to pull the chat up and shit. There we go. All the shit happening in the world, y'all think they about to fucking throw Project Bluebeam at us to kind of distract us some more? Apparently your boy Obama was on some podcast, some fucking podcast, alluding to the fact that aliens exist and all this other shit. This is on the heels of the Epstein files and all this other stuff. We got AI Atlas. We still don't know what the fuck happened to AI Atlas, where that shit at. Remember they said they were supposed to pull up on us back in November and shit? Did they pull up on us? What up, Steph? Did they pull up on us? You know what I mean? It makes me wonder, they about to throw another flag at us. They're about to throw Project Bluebeam at us and shit. If some aliens did, I don't know, fucking pull up on us and shit, what kind of aliens you think? What you think they're gonna look like? Y'all think they're gonna look like the Greys? You think we're gonna have some Dracos? What kind of aliens we looking at now? You know what I mean? What kind of aliens we gonna be looking at here? Are they gonna look like us? Meaning humanoid, like us, humans? It's gonna be like Stargate. Like, I'm curious to know. We get some aliens. What y'all think? What y'all think they're gonna look like? Will they come in peace? Will it be like Ender's Game? Wow, that's a deep cut, Ender's Game. How many of y'all ever seen the movie Ender's Game or read the book Ender's Game? Gonna be like Independence Day. I'm just curious. we about due for a flag, I think. Like I said last night. What's up, Montoya? Like I said last night, I was like, all the shit that's going on, they keep trying to distract us from all this other shit. They gonna have to throw another flag at us. They gonna have to kill somebody. Some kind of fucking another George Floyd incident. Some fucking aliens. Or they got to sling a rocket at somebody, or somebody got to sling a rocket at us, and we let them hit us. That's my question. What we looking at? If I missed the show last night, I missed a fucking fantastic show. We was jamming for the first half of it. H&M talking about the best Southern rappers, and they don't bring up Project Pat. I mean, Project Pat done turned to the Lord now. He out here rapping for the Lord. Shout out to Project Pat. It's funny seeing all these theories come about the Epstein files, talking about Michael Jackson was trying to save the children. I'm like, well, maybe that might be the case, but it's like, where all this shit coming from? You know what I mean? Like, cause some of that shit I just feel like it's a misdirection. Some shit seems a little too fantastical for me. But it could very well be true, because truth is stranger than fiction, but it's like, what the fuck y'all talking about? I don't know what day it is. Not Virginia. Nancy Guthrie has not been found yet. I keep saying Virginia because I keep thinking about the girl, Jeffrey Free, who was out Epstein years ago, who died under mysterious circumstances. Apparently got hit by a bus. Like, her car got hit by a bus, and she had, like, minor injuries, but somehow those minor injuries turned into, like, fucking kidney failure, and she just fucking died or something like that. Got a hard time believing that shit. Saw another video, looked like Ghislaine Maxwell. One lady there was a striking resemblance to Ghislaine Maxwell. Striking resemblance. Blonde hair, though. Out and about. Some other country. Maybe the woman in jail is a body double that's just getting paid to be there. Who knows? Whether that's Ghislaine or a body double, y'all think she getting out of jail? It's my question. I don't know if the chat running or not. One in the chat, but one's in the chat. So I know if this chat is doing what it's supposed to do. But all the world's a stage, people. What I say last night, this world is not what you think it is. This world is not what you think it is. You supposed to get hit with a bomb cyclone. I hope it ain't no snow. I'm gonna bring my four-wheeler home just in case. I'm gonna bring the four-wheeler home just in case. Man, I hope this chat working. I'm tired of this fucking snow, I'm gonna tell you that much. And why the American model always way off this year? It's been way the fuck off. Like the American model showing 2 to 3 feet of snow or some crazy shit. The European model showing like 2 to 3 inches of snow. It's like the European model's been a little more accurate than the American model. I hope the American model ain't accurate this time around. I can't do no 2 to 3 feet of snow, yo. That shit can no. I'm not trying to look like fucking Siberia. I'm not trying to look like Siberia. What about this? This world is not what you think it is. Can't get that song out of my head. I was sitting here wondering why HJ wasn't there doing the show. Oh, this nigga sick. This nigga done fucked around and caught the cooties. Damn, I thought traffic would have been done with by this time. But I'll tell you this, I highly doubt that we strike Iran this weekend. I really do. I highly doubt it. But then again, I don't know. They've been pump faking so bad. They've been pump faking so bad. They might actually really do it. I highly doubt it, but they may actually do that shit. I don't know. I don't know. Has there been any updates about Nancy Guthrie though? My glass is dirty as shit. Hold on. I need some new glasses. It's time to get some new glasses. I gotta get a new prescription first before I get the new glasses. I seen some dope ass glasses. Probably gonna get them. I really want the surgery. There we go. What's up, Noel? Space Guard gonna pull up on Trump. Yakub coming to go holler at him. Boy, my kufi was on tight last night. I went off on a tangent. It was a fantastic show, though. Y'all missed it. We was jamming. We got into some things. I wanted to pull up that Finders video that Jamie Deluxe did, but it was getting late because somebody had brought it up in the chat. I feel like it was, I don't know if it was Portia who did. I forgot. That whole situation is nuts. But he ain't the only person that talked about the Finders. I feel like Really Graceful had talked about the Finders at one point, and I think the Truth Cat had talked about the Finders at one point. It makes me wonder about those videos, right? They got these AI videos of people like peeling their skin off. Alleged AI videos of people peeling their skin off. You know what I'm talking about? And then it'd be like some fucking lizard person under it or whatever it is. Right? Like, you just bombard people with a bunch of fucking AI videos, and some of them videos may not be AI. Some of them videos might be legit. I believe there's some other shit walking among us. You remember that the show Alien Nation from the 90s? Some of y'all might not be old enough to remember that show. I am. Anybody remember that show Alien Nation from the 90s? Like the early 90s, like 1990. Now that I'm thinking about it. But back in 1990, there was a show called Alien Nation. I was a kid. I was a kid, but my dad used to watch that shit all the time. My father used to watch that shit all the time. Some of y'all remember the Coneheads and shit. But who knows, yo? We might got some real extraterrestrials or otherworldly beings walking among us, yo. Whether it's physically or spiritually or interdimensionally, I guess I should say. I think we got some real shit walking among us, bro. I always thought that. I think that's what we're seeing with some of these celebrities. You see, like The Rock, that nigga look crazy. The Rock looked like he lost some life force or a piece of himself. Ariana Grande, we talked about this last night. Looked like she lost a piece of herself. Jelly Roll looked like something like he got on an Edgar suit. Oh, I forgot about V. V was like a limited series, right? Wasn't V a limited series? I remember that. That was like in the early 2000s. V. Yeah, I remember that show. It was only one season or a few episodes. That was a really good fucking show. I forgot about that. I'm telling y'all, yo, we're in a simulation, bro. I really do believe that. The more and more I see shit, the more and more I look at things, the more and more I see how the world works, how people work, how things repeat itself. Pattern recognition is what you call it. Pattern recognition. See how certain foods keep you dumb and keep you down and keep you from reaching your higher self to where as though you can recognize these things. Right, they did a remake in the 2000s, right? Yeah, I remember that. I never seen the original V. I didn't know there was an original V. Like I've been going down the rabbit hole of these mud floods and these buildings that there's no way they fucking built them buildings back in the day with the limited technology and resources that they had. They had to have found them. They had to have stumbled across it. Like when they like the last reset didn't really wipe everything away, and some shit was still left behind. Like I said, like Westworld. Nigga, we living in Westworld. And I think some of the higher ups and elites realize that we're living in Westworld and this shit is a simulation. This is all an intelligent design, everything. And that we are under a dome, that we are stuck here. Like you can't leave unless you go through a certain private portal or something like that, or die. But you can't leave. But I think as more and more I see things, more and more look like it's just like, yo, like, there's a lot of ruins from the previous fucking reset or the previous OS, the previous DLC. The remake was 2009 to 2011. Exactly, Noel. Me and my daughter was talking about that. We were driving through DC. Was it Monday? And we was having a conversation. She's like, "Yeah, there's no way, Dad. There's no way that they built these buildings back then. Like these had to have been already here." I said, "Exactly." Like even the Bible says that the Lord came upon the earth and it was formless and lifeless. He came upon the earth. He found it. He didn't create the earth. He found it. And who knows what happened? Shit got wiped out. Terraformed. Earth was terraformed for us. Exactly, you know, all these buried and sunken towns. Like I was looking at Petra, right? I was looking at Petra, and it was like, you know, and it was like, yeah, because of this melted rock, and they conquered each other. Like, yo, what if Petra wasn't a rock? What if whatever Petra was made out of or carved out of, what if that shit wasn't stone at the time it was carved? What if that shit was something else, some kind of other organic, you know, matter? And then that Petra got petrified. Crash override. Alright, I'll go check you out. What up, Magic Berry? Magic Berry in the building. Like I be looking at that shit. I'm like, yo, you know, they got a point. Like I remember as the one dude, like, we got your ass now. That dude, right? I'll be watching him. I'm like, yo, he kind of like, you know, he right. Like I be walking through Baltimore and I be seeing that shit. I be walking through Baltimore and I be seeing like windows halfway buried in the ground, but it's a whole building on top of that bitch. I'm like, what the fuck happened? They just built on top of something else. It's all, like the World's Fair is the shit that really got me in the chokehold when I think about this shit, when I look at that stuff. The World's Fair is what got me in the chokehold over that shit. The World's Fair, I'm like, you can't tell me y'all built all that shit and it can sustain people and weight and load bearings and all this other stuff, and then y'all just, oh, it's fake. So shout out to Magic Berry with the one gift that I appreciate you. You know what I mean? So it's like, I'm like, nah, yo, you did all of that to destroy it? Or is it that you're trying to get rid of the old world? You're trying to get rid of the old world because you guys had no idea or no clue how that shit was built, and you couldn't keep that shit up. Like Penn Station. There's a Penn Station in New York. They built Penn Station allegedly, and then tore it down 20 years later because they didn't know how to keep it up. How they build something back in the day and then you don't know how to keep it up 20 years later when technology and tools are a little more advanced. You can't keep up a building built in like the 1900s. So in 1912, or whenever fucking the Penn Station was allegedly built, now you got rid of it because you didn't build it and we didn't have the know-how to fucking do that. Once you put on the magic glasses, you always read between the lines and see the inconsistency around all around. That's true. You can't never take that shit off, bro. You can't never take them glasses off. Once you can see, yo, it's GG's. Yeah, once you can see, it's GG's, yo. Once I read Behold the Pale Horse, it was a wrap. I still had like I was always had a healthy skepticism of shit. But I never said anything because I thought people think I was fucking nuts. Dead ass. I never said anything. I thought people think I was fucking crazy. Then I read Behold the Pale Horse. Loose change kind of got me like, hold on, wait a minute, something ain't right. Like 9/11 was like my first, like I don't know about this. Then I read Behold the Pale Horse, and that was me putting on them glasses. That was me putting on them glasses. And then I can never unsee the shit that I fucking saw. Started noticing shit. My pattern recognition got better. Alright, I'm gonna speed up, bro. My pattern recognition got better. My bullshit meter got a little stronger. And it used to be funny because my family would think I'd just be going off on shit. Oh no, see, you going too far. No, see, you think everything is a conspiracy. You think everything is a conspiracy. You put your type glasses on. You think everything's a conspiracy. Okay, and then I'd be right. I'd be right. I hardly ever miss, if at all. And I'll let you know if I got that shit wrong, B. I'll tell people, well, yeah, I got that shit wrong, B. Alright, Wiz Twitter. Yeah. Stop spamming the chat now, sir. Now you make me not want to follow you. That'd It'd be funny. They be sending bots and shit in here. I don't even know if he a bot, but they be spamming shit like, yo, you turn niggas off at that point, my nigga. Oh. You know better than the ads that pop up when I'm scrolling IG or something like that. Oh, I know what I want to eat. I know exactly what I want to eat. I want a big ass slice of pizza. They done arrested Prince Andrew, but he let him out. He out now. He out now, but they done kidnapped. I mean, they done arrested Prince Andrew. I think that shit was just a publicity stunt. Look, we can arrest our own elites, America. Why can't you? Nigga, that shit was some bullshit. You telling me that King Charles, because he's the king now, right? You telling me King Charles, King Charles, who I'm pretty sure was up to no good too, and them fucking files and some more shit, and was cool with Epstein. He arrested his brother. Get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. Tucker Carlson got detained in fucking Israel. Y'all hear about that shit? I ain't hear a lot about that shit on the fucking news. Exactly, Noel. Yeah, but yeah, yo, Tucker got held. Yo, Tucker went to go do an interview with Huckabee in Israel and shit. Nah, so what happened was, so I don't know, Steph. So from what I heard, Tucker was going to go do an interview with Huckabee, Mike Huckabee, and I guess in Israel, because he's like I guess he's the American attaché to fucking Israel for some fucking reason. So I think they wanted to kill you, fucking dickhead. I think they wanted to kill your boy. I think they wanted to off Tucker, but I think Tucker might have been smart. And Tucker, he did the interview at an international. He did the interview at an international fucking airport. So his ass to get the fuck out of Dodge, or so he thought. Get the fuck out of Dodge. As soon as the interview was over, right? So I guess Israel was trying to get his ass, or the powers that be over there was trying to get his ass, as far as like, yo, they didn't want that interview to get out. They didn't want that. I'm gonna do that this weekend. They didn't want that interview to get out. So they still got that nigga at the international airport. But somehow Tucker still released, I guess he still got the interview out. So I want to see it. He still got the interview out, allegedly. And they end up letting him go. I mean, it's a smart move to let him go, because if Tucker got that interview out to somebody, right? Like if Tucker got that interview out to somebody, and then something happened to Tucker Carlson in Israel, the jig is up. They killed him, right? That's how I would look at it. Oh, wait a minute. You tell me that Tucker was in Israel doing an interview with Mike Huckabee, and he just so happened to fucking have a heart attack after the fact. You know what I mean? Like, Jackson Hinkle was supposed to go too. That's crazy. That's crazy. I think Israel might have been trying to get Tucker out of the paint, but they couldn't. Like, he did that shit at an international airport. They still got him. They still detained him apparently. But I guess he still got the interview out to somebody. I don't know if he, because like I don't be watching the show like that. I'm gonna go look, but apparently he got it out to somebody. So if something happened to that nigga, it validated everything. You know, they killed him. You know what I mean? It's crazy. I got any moderators in here? I got, hey Steph, you a moderator, right? Who a moderator in here? I think Steph a moderator. Noel, you might be a moderator. Hey yo, get Wiz Twitter out, yo. The spam in the chat. Appreciate it. But yeah, that shit wild. Prince Andrew was arrested, and you hear all these dummies. Why can't America do it? Like nigga, his brother arrested him. Are you fucking you guys really think that was real? You think that Prince Andrew being arrested was a real thing? The brother of the king of fucking England, got arrested by his brother for espionage or whatever the fuck they was doing. No, that shit was all for sure to get you dummies looking and thinking like that. Nothing will happen over in England either. You don't think that Charles was involved in fucking the death of Diana, Princess Diana? Is that what we saying right now? No, I appreciate you. Tucker's one of the CIA Jedi's. He might be. I think. I'm gonna park that. Oh, no, this nigga over the fucking line. I'm gonna just park right here. I still be thinking a lot of these people, yo. I'm telling you, another reason why I think it's a simulation, right? Another reason I think, oh, I'm gonna park right there if he coming out. Is he coming out? I'm gonna park right there if he coming out. I'm gonna park right there. That's perfect. That's perfect. Come on out, cause it's a bigger spot for my truck. Come on, there you go. Bumper all fucked up, bumper hanging off and shit. I think that a lot of these, I really do. I think a lot, like, think about it, right? Like I said, Westworld, I think Westworld be telling a lot of truth, man. So I like really encourage you guys to start watching that show. And I know it's an older show and it's not on the air no more, but I'm telling you, I'm fucking telling you. You know how they got like pictures of Nicolas Cage and shit? Or a picture that looked like Nicolas Cage from like back in the day, like way back in the day. I'm trying to make sure I got this. He can get out. Yeah, you fine. And then now you like, you know what I'm talking about? Like these doppelgangers or whatever it is from back in the day. Like, oh, this is Keanu Reeves, and this is a guy from 1775 that looked like Keanu Reeves. You know, I think when they die, they respawn and they come back. I really do think that shit. That probably was Nicolas Cage back then. Yeah, it was his 66th birthday. It was a lot of sixes happening. 6 cops came and picked him up. It's 19. There's a lot of sixes in that whole fucking shit there. You're right. I think that shit, yo. I think that like they probably got some kind. They got like they got like the fast pass or something like that. You know what I mean? Maybe that was them in a quote unquote another life. They died, they respawned, and they came back. You get what I'm saying? Like that shit. I think that shit is. I think that shit is a thing, bro. I think that shit is a thing. I'm gonna take y'all with me in here. So I'm about to go eat because I'm fucking hungry. You know you hungry when you say hungry. Like I'm hungry. I'm not hungry. I'm hungry. What this nigga send me? I'll look at it in a second. Let my homeboy send a picture of us from back in the day and shit. It's like 50 degrees today. Yeah, can I get the Marco roll and the Italian sausage roll and a drink? For here, please. Okay. I'm gonna eat it here. I'm gonna eat here. Thank you. Hi. Cute kid. With Chaps, oh yeah, I've been to Chaps all the time. There's times where I was on the stream and I was pulling up the Chaps and I ended the stream so I can go get my food. Yeah, matter of fact, I was trying to decide whether if I was going to go to Chaps or come here. I decided to come here because I was gonna go to Chaps because they got usually when I go to Chaps I get the Tricom. I get the Tricom or I get a Reuben. So the Reubens be good. Yeah, Chaps is cool. The owner used to always go, oh, it's the power lifter. Because he knew exactly what I was coming. I used to get the same shit over and over and over again when I come in there. But I started to go to Chaps. I was like, I'm going to go a little closer to the port. Yeah, Chaps is good. But yeah, so like I said, yo, all this shit phony, yo. All the world's a stage, yo. All the world is a stage, bro. Let me see if I can do something. Don't work. Nope, that ain't gonna work. I'm trying to get the whole. There we go. I'm trying to get the whole fucking thing. There we go. Oh yeah, man. I'm so like I'm not gonna say I'm disillusioned, But I'm gonna just be like, I'm gonna just say that like I'm over all this shit. Yo. I don't give a shit about the Epstein files because ain't shit gonna happen. Shit, nothing was ever gonna happen. Even though like, okay, here you go, guys. Now you can see how fucked up the world is. All right, now you can see how fucked up the world is. Thank you, man. That's okay. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about it. Thank you. You know, now we can see how fucked up the world is. But nothing's gonna happen because these people are too powerful. They're too connected. You know? They're all vampires and shit. They're all vampires and shit. Mm-hmm. Exactly, Steph. Exactly, Steph. Yeah, I thought I had it right there. It is true. I feel like Trump was trying to tell niggas that, like, yo, yeah, that shit gonna happen. I keep forgetting. Donnie T only got a certain amount of power. He only got a certain amount of power for real. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure he got, like I told y'all. He probably like, yo, either you fall in line and we do the shit the easy way, or we gonna do this shit the easy way. I know what the easy way is. You know? You know, everybody see what's going on. They eating babies and shit. Ain't nothing gonna happen. You would think the pitchfork mob would be out in full force. They're out there protesting everything else but that shit. Have you seen any protests for what came out? I haven't. I haven't. I've seen not one post, not one protest for the shit that came out in the files. I still want to know why $65,000 in hot dogs is a thing. What kind of hot dogs is those? What I say last night? What mystery meat was Comet Ping Pong using? Did the elites have a special menu? Did they have a special menu? Oh man, did they have a special menu at that pizza parlor? Hmm? That's my question. Well, we never know. Because people like Megyn Kelly helped bury that shit. Alex Jones was getting too close. What they do? Sandy Hook resurged, and they got him out of there. What's up, Fuego? I'm having it's called a sausage roll, or Italian sausage roll, pause, and a Marco roll, pause. They're pretty damn good. I was gonna go to Chaps Pit Beef, but figured I'd get something closer to the port. Like I said, the only way to correct course, you gotta fucking do what the Constitution say. Start over. Yeah, start over. That's one thing people don't say a lot. What's it? The preamble? The preamble of the Constitution? You suppose have the right to abolish our government and start anew. Well, because one was a sausage roll, and I'm being a little bit childish here, and the other one is named after somebody named Marco. So I'm being a little childish. I don't know. I think it's been ingrained. I've been indoctrinated into saying pause. What's up, CF? What's up, Booger? Or Booger? But yeah, like I said, I want to know. I want to know what mystery meat is in that Comet Ping Pong pizza. What special menu did the elites have at that place? They said that shit ain't start with Comet Ping Pong. It just started with John Podesta getting his shit hacked. Or started with Anthony Weiner's laptop. What's up, E? Yeah, they had that jerky pizza. Yeah, Marco roll really had Marco in it. Your Marco roll really had a little Marco in it. I wouldn't be surprised. If that's what everybody was really doing. But they don't want to look into none of that. They don't want you to look into none of that. They don't want those questions answered. They don't want you asking those questions. I guarantee when the files came out, the Desta, Alaphantis, they all got out of Dodge. No, I ain't no grape soda. What's wrong with grape soda? I'm an orange soda kind of guy. What up, Pop? Yeah, they had that special jerky meat on that pizza. Grape soda is canceled. Why? Because of what? Captain Durag? Justine in the building. Orange soda. Orange Crush always makes me think of the 80s. Orange Crush always makes me think of the 80s. Like, that's the one I usually buy. Like I really look for the Orange Crush soda. Don't let me find the Virginia Slims jacket. Remember these people had the Virginia Slims jacket? To me, Orange Crush is number one. Sunkist is a close second, and then Fanta. Not a big fan of Fanta's orange soda. Other flavors of Crush? I heard of orange and grape Crush. They had other flavors and peach, orange, grape, and peach, and strawberry. They're the only ones I've seen. Go drink some water. I'm gonna drink some water. I'm doing good, y'all. I'm down to 270. Strawberry? Strawberry be jumping. Actually, you know what? Yeah, you're right. Crush is that little spot I go to that's on the port. They got a bunch of shit. What up, Sauce? Crush got a pineapple. The Orange Crush pineapple be jamming. The Orange Crush pineapple be jumping. My daughter had brought it home. I was like, yo, Crush make pineapple? Absurd. You do that shit in the slushy machine. It was just as good in the slushy machine. Steady 155? That's good, yo. The peach Crush is crack. I'm telling you, a Crush, I think they probably like the better, like when it comes to those type of flavors. They the best. You know what I mean? Then Fanta when it comes to like all the other flavors. Don't let me see a Coke machine. The Coke machine, boy. That Coke machine to get you. That Coke machine, yo. You get all them flavors out that joint. The only time I really get to use the Coke machine is like Five Guys or when I go to the movies. Like I want to go to the movies tonight. I want to see that movie. What's it? Crime 101 with Halle Berry and Chris Hemsworth. I'm trying to go see that tonight. My wife trying to have something at the house. I'm like, yo, I'm trying to go to the movies, yo. I want to see this Crime 101. I might have to go. I might have to go holler at her tomorrow or something like that. Go holler at her tomorrow. Protocol hit me up this morning and said the movie Mercy. That movie Mercy fire apparently. So I said the pineapple fan go crazy. I told you. Oh, the pineapple fan. Yeah, when I'm in the movie theater. So when I'm in the movie theater, I'll mix the pineapple with the peach Fanta. Bruh. Mixing that pineapple with the peach Fanta, yo. That shit is. I'm telling you. What's KBBQ? Where that at? I ain't never heard of that. Where that's at? You ain't never did that when you was a kid, Sauce? We used to do that all the time when we was kids. I still do the shit. I'm a fucking adult and I still do it. But I started doing it with when I found out about the Coke machines when they came out on the scene. When you were a kid, we used to mix Sprite with like orange soda and all that other shit. Oh, the Korean barbecue. Oh, I love me some Korean barbecue, yo. I had Korean barbecue, what, 2 days ago? 2 days ago. Man, that's because you told me about it. That's because you told me about it. Emmanuel told me about Korean barbecue. I went for the first time to a spot out here called Iron Age. It was so good. I was going 3 days a week for like 2 months. I was going 3 days a week for 2 months to the point where they knew what I wanted as soon as I sat down. Matter of fact, what's up, Coach? Matter of fact, when I went the other day, I sat down. Dude was like, "And I ain't been in a minute." He's like, "Want the usual?" I said, "Yep." That pineapple bulgogi. What's up, Renee? That pineapple bulgogi with the Iron Age steak. But I really like, and I love it. But you know what I really like there? Man, it's gonna sound crazy, right? The radish. I be killing radish. Oh, you never really drank soda growing up? Or you mix Sprite with Powerade? Yeah, we oh, so like when I was a kid, I always mixed the Sprite with like orange high C or fruit punch high C, whatever they had, and like orange soda. Stomach be all fucked up. Goldstein in the building. Who me? Yeah, I'm just saying, like, they gonna come with special skills from Goldstein. You know what I mean? They gonna come with skills that the normal ones ain't got. You know what I mean? They gonna have tools that they gonna make my job easy, right? I wish they was here now. I'm redoing my studio. You know what I mean? I'm doing that shit myself. I'm not about to holler at Jose and them. But like, if the extraterrestrials came through, that'd probably be a 3 minute job. They probably just scan the room and snap their fingers and that shit done. The steamed egg. Oh, you did? You covered it on the show? See, look, great minds think alike. 'Cause I was sitting there like, what the fuck was going on with these aliens? You got Obama just saying shit out loud on some random ass podcast. Hey, yo, if y'all not subscribed to Goldstein, yo, click his name and follow Goldstein, yo. It's a fucking great show. It's a fucking great show. I just got a late start today. It's a funny show. Tell you, yo, if I don't follow the whole text, I don't know what to tell you. You can get good entertainment the whole day, especially on a Thursday. You get great entertainment. I'm touring around with the notion once I finish my studio, actually getting up early in the morning since my daughter don't gotta be to school till like 9:15 now, and doing a show from like 7 to 8 in the morning instead of doing the show in the evening, doing a morning show when people are on the way to work. You know what I mean? Or to continue to do both, but try to do a daily show at 7 a.m. And then you got Goldstein. They should come on at 2. You know what I mean? Don't come through with the intermission. I'm shocked that Kick ain't reach out to us. Kick need to reach out to us and give us a deal. Yeah, the morning griff. Well, yeah. Yep. The morning griff. As I said, when I'm in the car, it's the rush hour. I just realized that it was on TV. Is it preseason already for baseball? Ain't it too early for that? I thought that started in like March. I thought preseason baseball started in March. I ain't get to no baseball game last year. I'm getting one this year. like that better. Yeah, I'm a cause I like my green screen. It's so easy. I just gotta turn my lights on in the room, but you know what I mean. But, oh, we got Tanai in the building. Yeah, fuck it. We started Monday. Why not? I ain't got fuck it. We started Monday. We're gonna do a pilot show. Yeah, spring training game started this weekend. Okay, yeah, because the Orioles playing right now. I didn't realize, but I thought it was always March. I mean, I know we coming up on March, but I always thought it started in March. Everything starting early now. Oh, the first MLB game is in March. I need to make some money off that shit. I'm about to go that bitch start selling like flags. I'm about to get this bag. My homeboy, he did it last year. He said he had baseballs and he got an engraver. He was engraving opening day 2025 for the Orioles signature or the Orioles logo or whatever. He said he made a bag. H, they got the marsh flu. Is that what's up with him? What's his name said he's sick too. Protocol sick. I'm like, what the fuck going around? My son, he home sick. I'm like, damn. I felt a little fucked up like last what? I felt a little fucked up last week, but like I was good. I felt a little shitty. The marsh flu is crazy. Or was it saying the March flu? Marsh flu? This shit crazy. Hey yo, tonight, yo. Did y'all ever do an episode on like detoxing? Oh, that what happened? That's funny. Like, I need a protocol, like a detox protocol for me and for my son. Oh, he don't like that word? What? So how? Okay, so how do I get unwanted metals out and parasites out? All right. I know I can go up to Tractor Supply and get some ivermectin. But I got some green walnut hull in the house. I got cloves. I got wormwood. Like I just don't know the ratios or the tension. I don't know what I need to do to put that shit together. I want to see if I got parasites. I want to get that shit up out of me. But also because of my son. I told you my son on the spectrum and he's very smart, but so you're saying I need to optimize my mitochondrial efficiency. That's through what? Diet. Now I remember like I helped my dad when he got sick with his autoimmune disease. I was watching Mind Your Mitochondria with Dr. Terry Walls. And that shit worked. Yeah, I'm about to be in the kitchen whipping in a Pyrex pot. I'm just saying. But I want to see if it'll help my son. Like get some of the certain things out on sleep diet, antioxidants. Cause I know he eat my son and that's my fault, my family. He like eating carbs, right? And he's like I'm getting him off of the carbs. And he's eating more like chicken and fish and red meat. He's not big on red meat, but he's starting to eat some. And he eating more vegetables. Like he loves sweet potatoes. But I'm like, too much sweet potatoes is a little bad. It's like, cause he be fucking sweet potatoes up. And I'm like, yo, you can't eat a whole bunch of sweet potatoes, bro. So I'm trying to find like a vegetable that I can that he likes that we can stick with. So he can eat as much sweet potato as he wants. See, like I know with me, right? Like I figured my body out. Like I'm lazy, but I figured it out. This shit ain't no good for me. But like with meat, vegetables, and water, I'm fucking Superman. Okay, but I'll let them keep fucking sweet potatoes up. But if I just do meat, vegetables, and water, I'm fucking Superman. Like the videos I be showing y'all when I was doing all that shit, like for strongman and all that shit, I was on nothing but meat, vegetables, and water. My father, this nigga was supposed to die in 2020. His lungs, they said his lungs was going to collapse and he was going to die. Moderate protein, 3 cups of vegetables for every meal, leafy greens, peppers, and broccoli and shit like that. Inside of 2 weeks, he started this shit started going into remission. No sugars, no carbs, no sodas and shit, just water. And then he started feeling like fantastic. Yeah, he loved. I mean, cause like I didn't know that. So we had a party, and we had a party, and I forgot somebody had made some sweet potatoes. And my mother made sweet potatoes, but my mother don't like. My mother, she don't do all that pound of sugar and shit in hers, right? She used honey and shit like that. And, my son was wearing that shit out. I was like, damn. He's like, get some more sweet potatoes, daddy. I was like, go ahead, yo. And then he used to be fucking sweet potatoes up. Now he eats sweet potatoes like fresh baked sweet potatoes. And I drizzle some honey on it and shit like that. And he wear that shit out. Can I have some more sweet potatoes? Like, yeah, go for it, bro. You know what I mean? I gotta go watch that stream. I gotta go watch that stream if that's the case, y'all. Y'all tripping. I be trying to catch the medicine, but I be in the middle of shit. Like when y'all go live, I be. Ooh, it's a Tuesday. My son got jujitsu and my daughter got dance, and then I be trying to do shit in the house. You know what I mean? You know? Nah, it's something about so. Now that I think about it, like it is something with it, like about potatoes, like potatoes. Period. So I went to somebody's house and they had this bright idea, right? Is that the problem? Is next to you? There we go. That probably would have helped. But I was at somebody's house and they wanted to have a potato bar for like a football game. I'm like a potato bar for a football game. I was like, all right, whatever. So I had a couple of potatoes. Like, damn, I ain't had a loaded baked potato. I ain't had a loaded baked potato in a minute. Why not? So I was like, and plus I was interested to see. So I was like, let me see how potatoes in all forms are elite. So I was like, let me see the what the effect is with my blood sugar and shit like that. So I did a little experiment. So over there, I had like I had 3 baked potatoes, loaded sour cream and bacon and shit. I got home, I tested my blood sugar. No real effect. No real effect. I'm like, damn. Okay, I've been avoiding fucking potatoes, except for when I do a seafood boil. But I'm sitting there like, I'm gonna avoid potatoes, but I use red potatoes for that. It's like, it's no effect on my blood sugar. That's interesting. But with my son, like I noticed that a lot of kids with like autism, that's all they want is starch. That's all they want is sugar. Like my son, my niece, all she wants is fucking sugar and starches. And I guess they're saying they can't process folic acid, and that's probably one of the issues. I'm just trying to see if I can't like optimize him to where it's though like he's very fucking smart. Like his like his fine and his gross motor skills are fantastic. He's a thinker. It's just certain things that I just want to see if we can improve. So, plus I want to, like I said, I want to see if I can. I want to see if I don't fucking shit out a fucking parasite. So I've just been looking, you know, trying to figure it out. And the reason why I got on that tip because we got the new puppy. Right, we got the new puppy, and they got to deworm the new puppies and shit. So they gave her whatever medicine they give her to deworm her, and she sure enough, like within like probably about a couple of hours of taking the medicine. There she go right there. Within a couple of hours of taking the medicine, she started shitting out fucking roundworms. I was like, damn. I heard about that. So castor oil. So what about them? Like, do you have one that you recommend? Do you have like a particular castor oil that you would recommend? You had a lot of red and sweet potatoes when you was a kid. Interesting. I'm gonna have to binge a few episodes. And it worked. Okay. So if I get on the TikTok shop and I grab them fucking castor oil pills and shit with the what's the other shit that you put in it, I should be good with that. Castor oil. My grandmother used to use. It's crazy, right? That all this shit is a fucking trend now. And back in the day, our grandmothers used to do that shit. I remember my father used to tell me these stories about my grandmother using cod liver oil. He got sick. He said she would ladle that shit down the mouth. Just use the oil. It's why, cause it's quick absorbing. He said my grandmother would shove that shit down his throat when he was sick. He said he would try not to cough if he was sick. Now everybody want to take fucking fish oil. No Timu castor oil. The black seed oil. That's what I meant. The black seed. Yeah, it was like the castor oil with the black seed oil in it. Got you. But you would still recommend black seed oil as the oil itself and no pills. I just want to see. Like I said, today I just I treated myself with the fucking Korean barbecue the other day. Black seed oil tastes terrible. Oh shit. Can't mix it with nothing. Throw that shit in a smoothie or something. Oh, you gotta okay, I got you. You gotta measure the castor oil out. All right. So how much you usually take? Like I'm 275 right now. On an empty stomach, I ain't got no issue doing that shit. On an empty stomach. Like, like right now, this is my first time eating today. I usually don't eat. For the most part, I don't eat until no more than a tablespoon. Okay. For the most part, I don't eat till after like 12 o'clock. For the most part. So, especially when I'm doing like my keto shit, I might not eat till like 5, 6 o'clock. Start with a teaspoon. Oh shit. Well, I'll be trying to find the nearest bathroom. They talking about some. I don't know. I hope we don't get all this snow, yo. Okay. I never heard of that type of tea. So I can just get like some pure, like just pure cold pressed ginger juice or something like that, and just take it as a shot. Yeah, because like we was talking about that shit. I'm over it too, yo. They said if the American model comes through, We fucked E. The American model is talking about 2 to 3 feet of snow, but the European model is saying 1 to 3 inches. I'm hoping the European model is still more accurate than the American model. You ready for sundress season? Oh shit. Oh, okay, I got you. Okay, all right. So just get straight ginger root and just boil it. Okay, I can do that. I need to peel it and boil it, or it don't matter. I like putting ginger in my smoothies. Like I do raspberry and blueberry smoothies, like and strawberries, and then I throw like a thumb of ginger in that bitch. 79 degrees? Damn. The ashy Lululemons ain't it? I'm gonna love that Lululemon or that knockoff shit, boy. You take that shit off, should be like Grand's biscuits. I'm coming to the Grifties. I'm coming to Jack, baby. Oh my god, I can imagine. Dude, if you said it tastes bad going down, I can only imagine getting the burps. I used to hate the fish burps with like the fucking fish oil. You gonna make the Grifties this year? Sorry, I'm trying. It's all good. Hopefully we run Atlanta back. I mean Georgia back. Hopefully we run Savannah back. That was fun for the for HotepCon. I'm not sure if we start talking about HotepCon yet, but I'm hoping we run Savannah back. That was a lot of fun. I don't know if I don't know. I know we still got the Pro still got the we still got the fryer down there and shit. We definitely gonna steam the crabs again. We got seminar in Dallas. Okay. Oh yeah, no, you gotta do what you gotta do. Greg, my father do jujitsu. My father's 61, and he compete he compete even with his disease, and he be winning. I don't think he lost yet. Yeah, he ain't lost yet. He ain't lost a competition yet. A nigga be down there. He be on that oxygen though. He be on that. He be having that. The last competition he did, he had a book bag full of like this oxygen, like it looked like in a Lysol bottle, but it was oxygen. And he after the car, I was like, what the hell? I was like, I ain't never seen that shit before. I was like, where you get ready to go oxygen from? That is crazy. I've never seen that shit. Like he was doing whippets. It looked like he was doing whippets. I said, that's what? He's like, it's oxygen. I said, where the fuck you get them from? I was like, yo, I thought you was doing whippets, nigga. But it helped him because he still got issues like with his lungs. But he don't have issues with his lungs if he eat like he's supposed to eat. My father don't always eat like he was supposed to eat, and he know it. He know it. If we go back to Savannah though, we gotta do that. We gotta do karaoke again. That shit was fun. We gotta do that shit again. I told him he gotta lose weight. Like he was complaining. Let me see. He was complaining about Let me see. He was complaining about I don't think I got it in here. He was complaining about his spine hurting. I'm like, that's because you 315. I'm like, come down to like 250. He probably help you a lot. Nah, I look sick. I'm like, nigga, you are sick. What are you talking about? I'm gonna look sick if I guess. You are sick. You need to come down to 250. What are you talking about? They said it might help you with your issues too. I said 250 ain't small either. I don't know why you think 250 small. He be tripping me out with that shit. He swear that shit is small. I'm like, that shit is not small. I thought I had a picture of him, man, but I got him in this thing right here. Y'all like Billy Joel, yo. Billy Joel ain't in the files, is he? Billy Joel ain't in them files, is he? I hope not. That's my nigga right there, yo. That's what I'm saying, yo. You know, my mother in great shape. My mother, she started doing keto around the time I did it. She never stopped. Like she now she just cycles it. She lost 110. Damn, that's a lot. Yeah, no, yeah. He always in the gym. He just wanna be one of. I'm like, you don't gotta be that big. Hey, this him right here. Like, you can see him in the background. It was a competition I was at that I was doing. It was a competition I was at. I forgot what year this was. I think this might have been 2017 or 2018. Yeah, I think this was 2017 or 2018, if I'm not mistaken. So I just need to, I don't even care about deadlifting that much no more. You got down to 250. See, my fault. He was doing bad in COVID hit and he started eating like crap. You trying to get enough 50 off for Hotel Con? I'm sure you got that. You got that. See, I want to be about 265. I want to be about 265, 250. That's what I want to be. Like 275 is, I feel better, but 265, 250, I feel great. Barbell deadlifts and squats is out of the question. What if we do like a sumo deadlift? No? Oh yeah. I mean, if you just doing it for like, yeah, you just doing it for some, I was competing like I don't like a four like I'll be happy if I can pull 500. I don't need to be more. I'm not competing anymore. I'm fucking 42. I'll be happy with a 400-pound squat. I'll be happy with a 315 bench. You know what I mean? Like I'm cool with that stuff. I'm not. I don't need. Like I'm not competing no more. You know what I mean? Rack pulls are a great alternative, and the trap and the hex bar or trap bar. Yeah, they're great alternatives. Rack pulls are great alternatives. Um, Squats though, squats. No, I mean honestly, when I started like squatting, like when I learned how to really do squats, when I was started Olympic lifting, like I was doing that bodybuilder shit, which is still fine. It's still keeping tension on the legs. But when I learned Olympic squatting, my knees got better. My knees got way better. You been boxing? Oh shit. The pendulum, I agree. I do agree. The pendulum squat is a great squat. I do agree with that. I do agree with that. I'm just fond of the classics. So, but like the pendulum squat would be great for my father. You know what I mean? He doesn't do straight bar deadlifts. He do trap bar deadlifts. He don't do straight bar deadlifts. He does a trap bar deadlift, but he more focused on his biceps and shit. Okay, yeah. So, but I'm probably starting incorporating shit like that. Cause like what up? So this is how I train.
right? This is how I train when I'm actually like locked in. When I get to the gym, it's every workout I do is surrounded by either the squat, the bench, or the deadlift, right? Or and when I do deadlift, that's a back day for me. So if I'm squatting that day, I'm under the bar. I might work up to a 5 rep max. Once I work up to the 5 rep max, I'll take about 30% of that off the bar, and then I'll just max out on the lift. Right. Then after I do that, then I go do accessory work. So it might be lat pull down. I'm not squat. It might be. I'm sorry. Uh, 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 the hack squat or the leg press for reps. Um, leg extensions for reps. But it always start off under the bar, and I'll max out at I'll do like a 5 by 5. That's how I always do it. That's for everything. That's how I've always been working out. Deadlift, doing a 5 by 5 deadlift, max out at a heavy 5. Drop the weight back, max out on the weight. Once I do that, I'll take about 5 or 10 minutes to rest for a second. Then I start doing accessory work, lat pull downs, pull ups. And with me, I'm heavy, so I might do 5 sets of 5 pull ups. And 5 sets of 5 pull ups at 275 pounds, it's not an easy feat. You know what I mean? Shit like that. For Keisha, oh Tanya, is Tanya the one that was calling me Canyon? Was the one calling me Canyon? Paul said they trying to look sexy for Keisha. Tanya was the one that was Keisha's friend, right? She was funny. That was a good time down there. That was a real good time down there. You mean, have you on the face pulls? There's nothing wrong with that. That's great actually. That's actually a good workout. I need to incorporate face pulls. I don't. I don't. I always it's always lat pull downs or lat pulls, um, pendlay rows. Right. Yeah. That's what I'll do for my back. That day is the back day. And then bench press is the bench press same 5 by 5. Cut the weight back, max out on reps, take a break, and do pec flies. And usually on bench press day, I work out with my dad because the fucking my father was like a genius when it comes to all that shit. So I'll do that shit with him, and then I'll fucking burn my chest out working out with him. Do I ever focus on my core? No, I don't. So so when I'm actually training and I'm cutting weight, I get abs from deadlifting. My abs come in through deadlifting. It's crazy. So like people are like, oh, you don't do trap fly, the trap lift. Like no, my traps that come from shoulder pressing. I get big. I get like if I'm training, my traps get big from shoulder pressing, and my abs and shit come in through deadlifting. It's crazy. So I don't ever focus on my core. The deadlift is the core for me. The squat is the core for me, especially like a front squat. The front squat is the core for me because I gotta brace that shit. Like so, yeah. That's when I focus on my core. I don't like do like core for specific work. I might like every now and again I might do like because I got a GHD, a glute ham raise um a machine. So I might do some like CrossFit style sit ups with that if I'm doing like a CrossFit workout. But for the most part, I don't do any like sit ups and stuff like that. It's my back. I mean my deadlifts and stuff like that, and like front squats. That's my core. That's my core. And I got a really fucking strong core. I got a very strong core based off of that. Right now, my ass might not pop like a bodybuilder, but I could take a shot to the gut. You know what I mean? I can pick up I can pick up a 200-pound boulder and walk with it, You know what I mean? Because my core is on point with that. You know what I mean? Like me with my arms, like I don't curl. I may start curling now just for aesthetic. I don't curl. Again, the deadlift. The deadlift works my bicep. Right? And my father has huge biceps, but my biceps I feel like are stronger than his when it comes to like physical work. You know what I mean? You know, 2 days to core, 1 day to arms, 1 day to legs, 1 to boxing. That's a solid workout. I just come from that. I come from like the strongman shit. I come from strongman and like even in CrossFit we had our workouts, we had core in the workout. Like there were sit ups and shit in the workout. And strongman, when I started doing strongman and Olympic weightlifting, the pulling from the floor and shit like that gave me a strong fucking core, like really fucking strong. I don't think there was like I know I wasn't a professional, but like in my circles and stuff, I don't think anybody had a stronger core than me. Like I've like at all, and that goes like I'm talking about when I say core, I'm not just talking about abs. I'm talking about my traps all the way, because your traps run all the way down your back. I'm talking about traps all the way down to the back, my obliques and my abdominals. What's up, Viking? What's up, Jack? Um, and like I can move a lot of weight. So like, and it's funny because like my dad, like I said, he focused on core and shit, right? Like you said, and it's been times where he's like, hold on, wait, let me help you with that, right? It'd be like a generator or some shit or something awkward that I need to put in the back of the truck, and I got it. And I take a fucking big deep breath, put that shit down. I get down, I bear hug that bitch, boom, set it right up. He's like, what the fuck? I said, yeah, Dad, I do this shit all day. I'm cool with this. He said, that's crazy. He said, I'd have blew my entire back. He said, I blew my entire back out trying to do this shit. I said, no. I said, I'm using everything when I do that. I would school him on certain shit. I said, I'm using everything when I pick that up. Right? So, like, one day I was picking up this heavy ass generator. I got it to where I can grab it, bear down, boom, came up, wow, set it right on the truck. That's exact. That's when I started training like that. Was when I saw Country Strong, and then from Country Strong I found CrossFit, and from CrossFit I found Olympic weightlifting, and then from Olympic weightlifting I found strongman, and then there was a dude on Mark Bell's Powercast named Brian Aldridge. He was only 20 minutes from my house. I hit him up. He said, "Yeah, come through," and I started training with them. I've carried washing machines on my shoulder. You're right. So I was I was doing. I could do handstand push-ups at 300 pounds. I could pump out probably 5 handstand push-ups at like a foot deficit. We used to have like these pirouettes that we used to do like deficit push-ups, handstand push-ups, and they had something that was like a foot, like 12-inch deficit. And I was able to knock out 5 of them bitches strict. No kipping, just strict. I always had really strong shoulders. I always had a fucking strong back and core. So I was able to do a lot of that shit. I still be doing that shit. People, like my father, used to get on my nerves because once he found that shit out, he would send me to do jobs by myself because he knew that I could do it. I'm like, yeah, nigga, just because I can do it don't mean I want to do it. Send me some help. I used to have to carry, and a lot of that came from carrying sheetrock. Because we have a construction supply company, I was carrying sheetrock by myself. I was carrying sheetrock by myself all the time. 5/8, half inch, 10 foot, 8 foot. And don't get me started on that cement board. He would send me in the truck by myself to do all that shit because he knew I could do it. I'd be all fucked up. I think one day he sent me there's some shit called high abuse board. It's for like asylums and shit, so people can't break out and fuck shit up. And I had to carry that high abuse board. That shit was heavy as fuck. And I carried 100 pieces, and on like I think I was halfway through the pack. I fucking sprained my I sprained my shoulder. I didn't know you could sprain a fucking shoulder. I was like, yo, I had to call him up. Like, I'm done. He had to send somebody up there to help me. As I told you, send somebody to help me in the first fucking place. The hell? There we go. I think my battery dying on my what are y'all? I think my battery dying on my key fob, but I get a new one. Start this up. I'll be right back, y'all. I'll be right back. Like right now, I'm losing weight. One in the chat if y'all can still hear me. Like what? Right now, I'm losing weight, and I'm happy about that. But I'm losing my chest and my fucking trap. So I gotta stop with the dieting is working, but I need to get my black ass back in the gym and start going and start lifting again. Funny part is I got a gym membership. I got a gym membership to Crunch. I like Crunch Fitness. In fact, I think Strong Dad work out at Crunch Fitness too. I'll be seeing his videos. But I got my own fucking gym. I got two fucking gyms. All right. I got a gym in my garage, and that's just some bare bone shit. It's a squat rack, bumper plates, axle bar, barbell, shit like that. All right. And then at my father warehouse, we got a whole fucking setup. A whole fucking setup, essentially. That's what did a lot of my training. Like I would get off of work when I was at State Highway, and then my father's office like 10 minutes away from there probably. Go down there, train. If I was at home, go in the garage, train. Stuff like that. Brother would come over, we work out. And then Crunch Fitness is down the street from here. That's why I got a membership, because it's literally around the corner from the port. I'm like, all right, I can go and get a workout in before I go to work or on my lunch break or on the way home. So that's the goal. So like I said, right now, what day is it? It's the 20th of February. And Grifties is what? The 25th of April? Y'all gonna see some shit. Plus, genetically, I have the ability to put on muscle fast. Like my dad and my cousin, world famous bodybuilder. His name was Kevin Levrone. Name is Kevin Levrone, but he was, one of the most winningest bodybuilders of all time. Like only thing he didn't win was the Olympia. I think he came runner up 3 times in the Olympia, but he would get ready for competitions 3 months out. Most of them bodybuilders, they a year out, 6-8 months out, 3 months out. My dad would do the same shit. My dad would do the same fucking thing. My dad would start getting ready for a competition 3 months out. And they go walk on stage, show ready 3 months. In 3 months. Yeah, my cousin's Kevin Levrone. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Kevin, that was family. Yep. And he all over the world. But when he get in town every so often, he'll come holler at me. He comes holler at us if we pass before a warehouse or an office or something. Yeah. If I need some advice or some shit, I can hit him up and like ask him and stuff like that. Yeah, they all grew up in Glen Burnie, Maryland. Him, my dad, my mom, they all grew up right there. Niggas, they be doing karaoke. They love karaoke. Them niggas love karaoke. If he was with us in Savannah, they might not have got that nigga off the stage. He'd be up there singing and shit. He might have asked for a piano. But I can do that. So like by the time Grifties come around, you'll see. I'll be pretty damn jacked. I ain't gonna be fucking show ready, but you like, yo, Cannon big as fuck. I won't be in my final form. I'll be goddamn close though. Trying to get my Batman jaw back. Trying to get that Batman jaw back. Back in the day, I had a fucking Batman jaw. That motherfucker was a... There you go. That's all it is, yo. Just got to lock in. And with me, locking in is 4 days a week. Technically, it's 5. One day is like an active recovery day. So, like, I might get on the rower. So, it'll be like some cardio shit. Like, I might go outside and I might row for 3,000 meters. And that'll be the workout, the active recovery. Or I'll get on the air bike and fucking hit that bitch till I'm ready to throw up. That air bike ain't no fucking whore. Just let y'all know that shit. You do that shit right, that air dying, that shit will fuck you up. That shit is a hell of a workout. I like that type of cardio, like the rower and the air bike, because it's like a total body workout and cardio at the same time. What's up with you, bro? How are you too? But yeah, I got like I got this shit down to a science on how I get myself back. I just be lazy. And it's not that I just be like, it's like I got shit going on. It's not really lazy. I just got a lot. Like the kids got shit. Then the wife want to do shit. Then I work, and then when I get off of work,
I'm working. So it's like by the time I got some time to myself, I'm like, man, I'm fucking tired. You know what I mean? Because it be most time I be at my father's office and he got me doing shit, and I'm like, the gym right there. And I'm looking like, I'm tired. I'm going home. I'm going home. I've been out here in this cold fucking with these trailers. I'm taking my black or to be on lunch and get that shit out the way. And then when I can, like Saturday, I probably my wife want me to start going back to CrossFit with her because that's what she's been doing. And I love CrossFit. I think it's a great fucking fitness modality. I do. People give it a bad name, but it's really good. If you go to a real CrossFit gym, right, it's a great fitness modality. All them CrossFit fails is from motherfuckers trying shit that they saw on a CrossFit video and fucking themselves up. You go to a real gym, shit's crazy. I ain't never been that strong. I ain't never been that mobile. I ain't never been that strong. I went to a CrossFit gym like, yo, this shit got me fucking moving shit. I ain't never moved before the way I've ever moved before. So, oh no, I always stretch. I always stretch before any workout that I do. I always stretch. Sometimes I'll warm up under the bar if I'm like strapped for time, but for the most part, nah, I stretch. I stretch because I'm old, especially my shoulders. Like if I'm going shoulder press or bench press, I gotta get them shits warmed the fuck up. But I'm very mobile. Like I know, like I said, I'm 275. I can bend over and touch my toes. I can bend over and touch the floor. I ain't gotta touch my toes. I can put my palms down on the floor. Like I have great mobility. I've always had that. Great dexterity. That ain't never been an issue. But yeah, the only thing that I used to struggle with though is because I hate bench pressing. I can't stand it. I hate bench pressing. I don't like doing it. I do not like bench pressing. I love shoulder pressing, and my shoulder press made my bench go up, but I can't stand bench, so my chest has never looked as good as it could look. But this time I'm gonna actually just bench. I'm gonna bench and then I'm gonna do. I probably don't do that much flat bench. I probably do a lot of incline. Benching. I've seen better gains with an incline bench than a flat bench. I guess I should say it like that. Like I can shoulder press a lot. If I'm strict pressing in peak, if I'm strict pressing, I can strict press 315. Push press, I could probably push press 350. And then like a push jerk, like I'm doing a jerk from a clean and jerk, I could put 400 over my head. Yeah, I could put 400 over my head. You know, when I'm actually training. But like now I'm not there where I don't need to put 400 pounds over my head no more. I'm not competing, right? You know, I'm gonna still incorporate some clean and jerks, some snatches, some Olympic lifts. I'm gonna incorporate that stuff because I like doing it. Then I guess I'll go to accessory work. So that's how I shock the body. And I get these growth factors. Not to mention, again, Kevin and my dad, they always both was like, cardio on an empty stomach does wonders. Cardio on an empty stomach does wonders. And they're right. But I took it a step further and I started working out on an empty stomach. So I would do my deadlifts and my squats and my benching and stuff like that on an empty stomach. And I would go as heavy as I could on that empty stomach. And I would put up some substantial weight. Right? I would fatigue a little faster because I didn't have anything to eat. But like, yeah,
I could move substantial weight and I could have a good workout, and then I would just go and eat. I'll go to like maybe I go to I don't know. Depending on what time I worked out, I might hit Five Guys, get me a triple with cheese and mustard and ketchup, a little onion, wrapped in lettuce. I wouldn't eat the bread. I would wrap it in lettuce and have like a fucking liter of water. Like, you know, y'all see me drinking this? There is one. I gotta clean this truck out. One, two, three. There's 3 bottles of water in here I already drank from today. But you got to get in shape, guys. You got to take your fitness seriously. And that's why I'm trying to do this now. Because when the zombies come, you got to be able to outrun these motherfucking zombies. You got to be there. You got to be able to outrun these fucking zombies, bro. You got to be able to outrun these fucking zombies. All right? And you better hope we don't get no World War Z zombies. Them motherfuckers can move. All right? You better hope they Walking Dead zombies. But them shits, they gang up on you quick. Okay? You know, you can't be out this bitch. I gotta get a haircut today. You can't be out this bitch. You can't be out this bitch try to, run and gun against the fucking mob. Should half the nation turn on us and your ass is out of shape. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that shit. You better get in shape, nigga. You might have to fucking jump a fence. You can't jump that fence. You fucked up. You might have to scale a wall. You can't scale a wall. That gun ain't gonna do shit. Period. So that's what I was thinking about too. I was like, damn, I ain't in the shape I used to be in. Could I outrun some zombies? What about when the aliens get out this bitch? I mean, what happens when you get them fucking aliens out this bitch? You have to go toe to toe with the aliens. No, but seriously, you gotta start taking, especially black folk, gotta start taking this shit seriously. Understand that the food pyramid is not your friend. That bullshit they fed us in the 80s and the 90s with the food pyramid, that was some bullshit. That shit is not your friend. Period. There we go. Just try to eat as clean as possible. Try to avoid the Bill Gates food. What is the Bill Gates shit? The appeal shit? If you can afford it, try to find like a local butcher or something like that. Find some friends. Y'all all go in on like a cow. You know, I'm about to start a garden. So I want to start a little garden, right? I'm gonna just do. I'm gonna go to Tractor Supply, right? I'm gonna go to Tractor Supply. I'm gonna get one of them tubs, and I'm gonna get some 5-gallon buckets. I'm gonna start off small, right? Because I ain't old McDonald out this bitch. Start off small, and I'm gonna get 5-gallon buckets, and I'm gonna just grow certain shit, right? Little things I can grow in the 5-gallon buckets, whatever, until I get the hang of the shit, and then I'll start doing stuff on a bigger scale. But I also want to do that shit and then I want to see if the copper rod shit really worked. So I got a bunch of seeds in the house. I got like tomato seeds, and potato seeds, and carrot seeds, and all these other seeds. I got a bunch of that shit. I got that shit back in like 2020. So I want to do that. So I'm gonna start a garden, grow some cucumbers, some shit, grow some tomatoes and some peppers or whatever. But I'm gonna go to Home Depot and get like, I guess, a copper rod and then some copper wiring and then wrap that shit around the copper all the way up and see if we get that etheric energy and get some nice yields on the plants. Because I've been hearing a lot about people saying, yeah, I put the copper rod in the ground in my garden and then like my garden started growing and the plants were bigger. So I want to see if that shit work. Why not? You know what I mean? If not, I just wasted a few bucks on some copper. Ain't that serious? But I want to check it out. Like I really want to try that shit out. See what happens. They said you can also take like some wood and then wrap the copper wiring around the wood, and that shit worked too. Yeah, I mean, so I just want to try it. Like I don't mind like take up a little bit of space on my deck. So what? I'll take my black stone and I'll put it down on the patio or something. You know what I mean? I'll take the black stone and put it down on the patio because the sun hit better on the back side of the house anyway. Yeah. So I want to give it a shot, yo. And then that way it's on the deck too, so I can kind of like keep the deer from coming to eat my shit. Yeah. I want to give it a shot. See what happens, yo. Let's see what happens. I think that should be fun. If that shit work, then who knows? That's one thing I don't really know. Like I could hunt and fish and shit, but I don't know how to garden. Learn how to garden. You know, my neighbor next door, he knows how to do it. They do it all the time, so I can ask for his help. You know, he can show me the ropes and stuff like that. So I just want to try it out. Any of y'all garden? Anybody in the chat garden? Anybody in the chat grow your own like fruits and vegetables? My grandfather used to have a grapevine. He almost shot this nigga over that grapevine though. It was this dude that he let live in like his little camper because like my grandfather was a good guy back then, you know, God rest his soul. And he said, "I need you to cut the grass, whatever." So the guy was cutting the grass and all this other shit. My grandfather was going to like the Home Depot or some shit, and the guy, this dumbass, he cut my grandfather's grapevine down. My grandfather had this grapevine since I was a kid. I remember it when I was a kid. That grapevine, I used to eat grapes off that bitch all the time. Yo, he cut that grapevine. My grandfather almost lost his motherfucking mind. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. My grandfather almost killed that nigga, yo. That grapevine. This is back when I was probably like that should happen when I was like maybe 30. So and I know that grapevine probably was older than me. I just know it was at least 30 years old. Boy, my grandfather lost it. But my grandfather had gardens and shit like that. He loved doing that shit. He never grew. The only thing he did grow was the grapevine. He had a walnut tree in his yard. He had a walnut tree in his yard. He did have that. He had two walnut trees. Yeah. And that grapevine, he never grew anything, but he grew flowers. He loved growing flowers and shit, making the house look nice around. But yeah, I'm gonna start trying to just. I'm just want to say I'm gonna start with something. So I'm gonna start with three buckets. Start with 3 buckets. I guess it'd be tomatoes, cucumbers. What's another good third one? Potatoes. Potatoes. Because potatoes will grow down right in the bucket. So yeah, that's what I want to do. Hey, I wanted to chat if y'all can hear me because sometimes the chat on this app it be acting up. I don't be understanding why. Like it needs to update it. Like Prism is a good app to be able to stream to Kick and YouTube and stuff, but sometimes like their widgets ain't the best. So it's 3:15. The day went by quick.
I got a couple things I need to do before I get out of here. Anyway, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. If you're new, hit that follow button. Hit the subscribe button if you're over on YouTube. Gift a sub. Sharing is caring. Sharing is caring. Gift a sub. I really appreciate it. Anyway, let me go knock this shit out so I can go home. I gotta go. Oh, and I gotta pick up my 4-wheeler. I gotta go pick up my 4-wheeler. Maybe I'll go live after I leave here. I gotta go pick up my 4-wheeler. Damn, I should have brought my meta glasses. We could have did that shit on IG. Anyway, yeah, I gotta go pick up my 4-wheeler just in case we get a bunch of fucking snow. What's up, Matari? Matari in the building. You might do an anime stream later. Yo, y'all go click on Matari's yeah, the widget start acting up. That's what happened. Go click on Matari's name, yo. Go subscribe to him. They did a recap on Could Have Been Love. That shit was fucking hilarious. Anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. I don't know if Uncle Hotep gonna go live or not, but I'll hit y'all later. I'll probably hit y'all when I go pick up my ATV. So until next time, it's Ken Hotep be saying, be blessed, stay strapped, don't miss, and don't worry about tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow got enough problems of its own. Worry about today. I'll let you.